motherfuckers better do your job and roll up and watch how we roll up. And I can't control it, can't hold it, it's so nuts. I take a sip of that yak, I wanna fuck. I take a hit of that chronic, it got me stuck. But really what's amazing is how I keep blazing. Towel under the door, I'm smoking to the days. And puff, puff, and pass, don't fuck up rotation. Hypnotic for Henny, that nigga, that's a chaser. Turn nothing to something, that pimpin', that's a savior. Best things I bring, that pimpin', get your paper. High off the ground instead of skyscraper. Cool out, thinking we local, come on homie, we major.
We major? Come on homie, we major. We major? Come on homie, we major. We major. Come on homie, we major. We major. Come on. Feeling better than some head on a Sunday afternoon. Better than a chick that say yes too soon. Until you have a daughter, that's what I call karma. And you pray to God she don't grow breasts too soon. Projects toe up, gang signs stone up. Niggas hats broke off, that's how we grow up. Why else you think shorties write rhymes just to blow up? Get they first car and then IRS show up. He ain't never had shit, but he had that 9. Nigga come through flickin' and he had that shine. Put 2 and 2 together in a little bad weather. Gon' be your whole family on that funeral line. Ask the Reverend, was the strip clubs cool? If my tips help send a pretty girl through school, that's all I want, like winos want they good whiskey. I ain't in the clan, but I brought my hood with me.
You motherfuckers better do your job and roll up and watch how we roll up. And I can't control it, can't hold it, it's so nuts. I take a sip of that yak, I wanna fuck. I take a hit of that chronic, it got me stuck. But really what's amazing is how I keep blazing. Towel under the door, I'm smoking to the days. And puff, puff, and pass, don't fuck up rotation. Hypnotic for Henny, that nigga, that's a chaser. Turn nothing to something, that pimpin', that's a savior. Best things I bring, that pimpin', get your paper. High off the ground instead of skyscraper. Cool out, thinking we local, come on homie, we major.
We major? Come on homie, we major. We major? Come on homie, we major. We major. Come on homie, we major. We major. Come on homie, we major. I heard the beat and I ain't know what to write. First line, should it be about the hoes of the ice? Foes of black Christ, both flows would be nice. Rap about big paper or the black man plight. At the studio console, ask my man to the right, what this verse sound like? Should I freestyle or write? He said Nas with the fans when it's Illmatic still. Looked at the pad and pencil and jotted what I feel. Been like 12 years since a nigga first signed. Now I'm a free agent and I'm thinking it's time to build my very own Motown. Cause rappers be deprived of executive 9 to 5s. And it hurts to see these companies be stealing the life. And I love to give my blood, sweat, and tears to the mic. So y'all cop the LPs and y'all fiends got dealt. I'm Jesse Jackson on the balcony when King got killed. I survived the livest niggas around. Lasted longer than more than half of you clowns. Look, I used to cook before I had the game took. Either way, my change came like Sam Cooke.
Feeling better than I ever felt before today. But better late than never eat orientation. Still we can make it better, throwing all your cares away.
You motherfuckers better do your job and roll up and watch how we roll up. And I can't control it, can't hold it, it's so nuts. I take a sip of that yak, I wanna fuck. I take a hit of that chronic, it got me stuck. But really what's amazing is how I keep blazing. Towel under the door, I'm smoking to the days. And puff, puff, and pass, don't fuck up rotation. Hypnotic for Henny, that nigga, that's a chaser. Turn nothing to something, that pimpin', that's a savior. Best things I bring, that pimpin', get your paper. High off the ground instead of skyscraper. Cool out, thinking we local, come on homie, we major.
We major? Come on homie, we major. We major? Come on homie, we major. We major. Come on homie, we major. We major.
Feeling better than I ever felt before today. But better late than never eat orientation. Still we can make it better, throwing all your cares away.
Can I talk my shit again? Can I talk my shit again? I can't believe I'm back up in this motherfucker. I'ma be late though. I gotta figure out what I'm finna wear. Yeah. The Rock is definitely in the building. Good music's definitely in the building. I gotta say what's up to Tony Williams on the vocals. He sings quite beautifully, don't you agree? Don't you agree? And John Bryan on the keys right now, and Warren Campbell on the keys right now. So they ask me, why you call it late registration, yeah? Cause we taking these motherfuckers back to school. If you know this part right here, feel free to sing along.
Feeling better than I ever felt before today.
If you're feeling good,
better late than never eat. Orientation.
it's orientation.
We can make it better, throwing all your cares away.
We want you to get used to this. They can't do what we do, baby. They can't do what we do, baby. They can't do what we do, baby. Yeah.
For my next record, I'd like to read a tweet that just tickled me pink. This is from Josh E. at Dip Set. 199 followers from Ohio. The tweet reads, "The least believable narrative in underground hip-hop is that Crime Apple is pulling chicks like that." Oh boy. All right. You have no idea. All right. Wow. Ay. Talk about it one time. I love the ladies. They love me too. Wow. They know me in the bank now. The teller call me Mr. Munster. Wow. I bought a farm. Y'all wearing the same chains as Brian Pumper. Whoa. Ladies want me as they lover. I know this one who came from Russia. She might be a secret agent. I can't say, I barely trust her. I got this cute chubby chick who always smoke and want McNuggets. She can sleep me after I fuck her. Yeah, she live right off the Bruckner. I leave the Bronx and go and do my dirt while she in a slumber. I got a chick who live in Maui, she ride my dick like Cowabunga. Got a bitch who like other bitches, but still let me put my Mac down. She rock flannels, got the same haircut as Rachel Maddow. Yeah, she got another shorty who model for Victoria's Secret. She get anxious and pull her hair out. She get a gig and don't eat shit. Baby, you gotta I tried to give her some guidance, but she drunk off wine crying. Wearing a size 2, talking about she on a diet. I got a girl who stays stalking me, popping out the bushes, sending me death threats. But if I whip it out, she pull it, then get on her knees and bless it. Lick, massage it, and caress it. That's right. Got a bitch who quit a job, but we eating off the severance. That's right. She like, baby, I'ma buy you a Lexus. I said, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I need a bitch to make me breakfast, run her fingers through my back hair. Love me when I rock my sweatpants that's covered in cat hair. Someone to be around when I need him to be. I need you here right now. I'm thinking Tracy Ellis Ross mixed with Tina Marie. Wow. See, I have girlfriends for the weekend. By Wednesday, we not speaking. I don't know what happened. By Thursday, I find another who willing to share a supper. I got girls I fucked for hours, didn't get to bust a nut on. Damn. Got girls I came fast with, didn't even put the glove on. Damn. Know a chick who run a restaurant, she been begging to feed me. She like, I know a chick who got her legs cut off, who never would leave me. Got a gothic bitch who always in the anime and playing Xbox. Okay, but I had to dub it, cause the pussy wasn't fucking with my Xbox. I need a baddie I can give a set of keys to my crib to. I really do though. Take her with me on tour and turn her wrist to an igloo. Bing. Put her in the drop, tell far boots with the shih tzu. Hey mama. Minutes after she leave me, she got me thinking I miss you. I miss you, baby. Where you at, girl? I sure do. I called you. Will you call me when you get home? Let me know you made it home, alright? Do me that favor? Wow. We on real time too. This is fact battle. You don't gotta believe it. You don't gotta believe it. My dick believes it. Ay, ay, ay.
Yo, 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 yo. Man. Let me tell you. Before I tell you, honest, undeniably great, with the gift of intelligence everlasting, professionally accounting currency in numerous options, is me, Huggie Pacino. Welcome to another live. I should have been live about an hour ago, and within the last 45 minutes I had to calm down. I called the towing company about my vehicle. The car is total. It's done, right? So I called for pictures of the car. The lady told me she can't send me pictures until I come show ownership of the car and pay the balance fee. I said, okay, so if I come, I gotta do all that to get pictures of the vehicle that I had the car accident in. She said, well, in order to get pictures, you have to pay the balance fee. And she'll say exactly what I said. But I said, ma'am, I can give a damn about what you did on the scene of the accident. I said, the fact that I know that this wasn't my fault, and I'm the only one that hit this wall, and I'm the only one that damaged that vehicle, and I'm the only one that's dealing with the problem. I don't appreciate you talking to me like this. If you just clearly just say, okay, I get that. You didn't have to add or insinuate more about the situation, telling me that I can't get pictures of a vehicle that's not even running no more. That's not even worthy of even repairing at this point. So from what I can remember about what the car looked like, I'm in the car and I didn't get a chance to look around because I got out the car. I went directly to a gurney, into the ambulance, to the hospital. What I do remember is that battery was on the ground. The hood of the car was like this, on the side, looking like a Lamborghini door on the front of my shit. That's all I remember, what it looked like. I just know it had to be bad. So I only called the lady like, yo, you could send me a picture of the fucking car. You could do that. It's not that complicated. Don't be a bitch. Like, you could just say, because all I wanted was photos. She was sweating me about paying for the balance of what they've done. So paying for the balance of the car is the problem of why I couldn't get photos. Took me 45 minutes to calm down because I've been going through a lot. Like, all of this happened because of this. So let me explain what happened. What had happened was, as they say, what had happened was, oh, I forgot I got another screen, so I don't have to do all this in front of me. Put it up there. Okay, boom. So, now this is not exactly where I was, but this is exactly what it looks like where I was. So, Exhibit A. Here I am, and this would be, well, let's see. Kind of, how can I make sense of this? Boom. Can I do that? Oh shit, I fucked up. I'm trying to do this where you can actually see what I'm trying to explain here. Let's zoom in. Zoomies. Like cats. Zoomies. Okay, so just to make sense of it. Okay, so this will be the car and this will be me. Okay? Now, the speed limit is 65. Okay? Forgive me for not reading the chat. I want to get this over with because I'm still kind of tired. And I've been asleep, but I'm still kind of tired. I'm hungry, and I got a lot of things to just really cover in my house and stuff like that. So, TaylorMade, Wear, T-Wear, LTK, Shalanda, Chit Chat. What up, what up? Mark. Okay, so ain't that many people anyway. Anyway, so what happened? This is the car to the left, and here go me. Okay? We're literally side by side. Like, this is that car, this goes me. We're like half and half. Like, he's halfway in front of me, and I'm halfway behind him. He's in the first lane, I'm in the second lane. Keep that in mind. Now, this lane doesn't exist. So, there's only 3 lanes. Okay? Here goes one guardrail. And this will be what you call a cement guardrail. Alright? This car wants to get in this lane. Okay? He eventually drifts over into this section of the lane. I, right here, start drifting over to the third lane to avoid him from hitting me. I realized that he's now trying to go back to the first lane. I said, okay, maybe he's not paying attention to the road. So I said, okay, let me get back in the second lane. So I get back in the second lane. Then I decide to slow down. Let me give him space. I broke rule number 1. What up, Lee? I don't know if I spoke to you. I broke rule number 1. When a person is drifting into your lane, you always give them space because you don't know if they're falling asleep. You don't know if they're impaired. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if they're going through something. You don't know what's happening. And you don't know if it's intentional. So with all those things that go into play, give them space. Bag up. Slow down. I didn't slow down enough. I slowed down just enough to give him space to get in front of me because I wanted to go this way and go around him to the left lane and pass him up. This particular vehicle was a big pickup. It was a 4-door pickup. It looked like an F-150 or a Silverado. I don't know which one it was, but it was all black. So, the second time he drifts into the lane, he has this much space from the tail end of his truck. This much. Okay? So, if you have this much space, the trunk of your truck or car is going to swipe somebody in the front. So, in the midst of him drifting in the lane again, this time I'm drifting in the third lane one more time. Now there's a car close in front of me as he's switching lanes. So, if he switched the lane, the car is literally next to him. So, now there's a car next to him in the third lane. So, my drifting over to the third was giving him space to move. And I should have hit the brake a little bit more to give him enough space to where he don't tap me. He eventually taps the front end on the left side. And now my car, even going this way to move out of the lane, he now bumps me. He bumps me literally like scrubbing me. So eventually, to avoid hitting this rail and this car, I swerved to the right and then I ended up swerving to the left. I lost control of the car. I ended up spinning around like that twice because I remember seeing the oncoming traffic this way facing me twice. And the second time I saw is when I hit this wall right here. Now my car is facing this way, the opposite direction. All I remember is when I hit the wall, hey, Ja, I remember hitting the wall and I remember hearing like a noise in my ear. And I just remember just being slumped over and like conscious but not too conscious, kind of like that situation. My head was ringing a little bit. My neck was sore. And I remember a lady coming to my door, knocking. It was an older black lady. Pretty black lady. I was like, damn, I in heaven? Because this chick was like older, like chick. And she was beautiful. I said, you okay? And I was like, no. I'm like, what happened? She's like, oh, you on the side of the road. You hit the wall over here. So then I say, where's the black truck? Now, for those who don't know, let me break this down also. I'm leaving work. I'm coming from Boston heading to Southbridge. It was an hour away from home. I'm on my way home. I actually was on my way. I don't need to know where I was on my way, but I was on my way home. I'll put it that way. So, on my way, I got my gun on me and I'm leaving work. So immediately I'm thinking, where's the truck? Where's the black pickup truck? I keep asking this question to the lady. I ask this question to the state police. I'm like, where's the black pickup truck? So if you ever seen Pulp Fiction, there's a scene where Wallace, or Marcellus, played by Ving Rhames, is crossing the street, and Bruce Willis' character, I forgot his name of his character, but he runs him over because they've been trying to kill through the whole movie. So he runs him over. And in the midst of running him over, he crashes his car. So now, when they came to, he's like, where is he? He's over there. So immediately he pulls out the gun and starts shooting at him. Like, oh shit, you ran me over. Now I'm up. Like, and he's hurt. So he gets out the car. He's limping, blood everywhere. And he's trying to run away from getting shot. Because, like, yo, you just ran me over. And we at the scene. Like, I get the chance to kill you. So I'm not going to act like I wasn't looking for the black truck. I was hoping, like, the black truck was somewhere, like, where he had the decency to at least stop. And he didn't. He kept going. So technically this is a hit and run. There was no black truck around, and to my understanding so far, before I could even go to the hospital, nobody saw a black car or black truck. I'm in the driver's seat of my car, and all I did was go from there to the ambulance straight to the hospital. I didn't get a chance to get no questions answered really, or none of that. I'm in the back of the ambulance, and they put this neck brace on me, which made everything so much worse. I've never worn a neck brace like that ever. I never had a neck brace ever, you know. So this neck brace made everything worse. That all this was like puncturing my chest, and this is like so uncomfortable. My neck was down to stiff, and my shoulders. It felt like I've been bench pressing. Like the shit was so fucking painful. So I get to the hospital, and they get to asking me questions like this, that, and the third, and I go to the same hospital where I'm actually dealing with the things in my head, like as far as the aneurysms and the artery or whatnot in my neck. So they want to do a CT scan. They want to make sure there's nothing really wrong because I have ongoing issues with my head. So they want to make sure there's no internal bleeding. They want to make sure there's no broken bones. So we do we do X-ray, do ultrasound, make sure there's no fluid buildup, etc., etc., etc. And everything came back negative. Eventually, I was able to go home. Called me an Uber home, and here I am. What I want to say is this. This whole situation happened so fast that all I can remember about me spinning twice, I just remember being tapped and then losing control of the wheel and then in a circle. Like, I don't know if it was like a donut or what, but I went in a circle like that, hit the wall. They confiscated my weapon because I don't know why. You know, Tennessee wouldn't do that. Like, if I was going to the hospital, I'd make sure that they go with me to make sure that they're able to disarm me of this weapon, but they'll put it in a bag and put it somewhere at the hospital or whatever, from my understanding. That's how it's supposed to be. But every state is different how they operate. So they wanted to take the weapon. They said, hey, you know, we'll have it. You know, you show us your LTC, blah, blah, blah. You know, you can always get it back or whatever. So in the midst of this shit, it's like everything was going great. I don't know what it is. It seemed like every time everything is going great, things go bad. Everything was going great at one point, and then I collapsed at home. With the problem with this, my head issue. Everything got going great again, lost that job. Everything going great again, now here's this situation. So it's like, it seems like I can't have any consistency. It's always something that happens, and this situation was not even my fault at all. What kills me, and what's eating at me a lot, is that y'all know me. I'm always going live on the internet, on YouTube, as I'm driving. I really, really hate the fact that I didn't go live yesterday. Because if I was live on the internet, you would have been able to see all of this happen in real time. I would have been able to get a plate, description of the car. I'd be able to have justice behind all this shit, because I'm lucky to not have any broken bones, any scratches, any cars that run me over. Because you know this Mass Pike Turnpike is extremely busy. extremely busy. This was 4 o'clock yesterday, close to 4 o'clock. The traffic wasn't even as bad as it normally is. The traffic normally would have predicted the fact that, yo, anybody could have just ran into me, smacked me all over the road. It would have been a major pileup. It could have been ugly. I could have been dead. It's just very unfortunate that I had my mind on going live on the internet and I didn't do it. I really wish I did. I really did. Because I would have been able to show what happened to me. That's been eating at me for a very long time. It's moments I don't think about it. I thought about it yesterday. I should have did. I know what it was. I wanted to listen to Dave Chappelle. Because that's what I was doing. The one phone was playing Dave Chappelle on my Bluetooth. The actual phone was in front of me, the GPS on. And I know people probably thinking like, were you asleep? No. Wide awoke. Wide awoke. I was exhausted. I was tired, but sleepy? No. Wasn't sleepy. Wasn't driving crazy. I was doing about 60, 65 because it was a little crammed up, so you couldn't speed. It was impossible to speed. It was too many cars around, which is, like I said, hitting the wall. I was expecting to get hit by anything, but y'all got to remember, when I hit the wall, I don't know what happened, like right after it. So after it, I just came to. And when I got up, I remember seeing like a bunch of cars and trucks. It was an 18-wheeler like in front of me, like in the first lane trying to get over, and it was cars that was passing. I was facing the direction of ongoing traffic. What else, Scorpio? Yo, you gotta catch the beginning. I'm actually explaining a car accident that I had, and it was actually just me. I hit the fucking guardrail. What up, Wax? Hit the guardrail. So let me blow this up a little bit here, so I can explain one more again. Put this up here. So let me blow this up so people can see exactly what I mean. I was in this middle lane, right here. The F1, I think it was an F-150 or Silverado type of truck. It was a 4-door black truck. It was in this lane. There's only 3 lanes. Remove this one from your brain. Just remove that. That's an exit. That's an ongoing exit entrance. But 3 lanes. Me, truck. Truck is halfway in front of me. Don't got enough space to get in this lane. But he's drifting over like he want to get in my lane. So I'm trying to avoid hitting him. I, right here, move over to the 3rd lane. It's like halfway to give him room to not hit me. So if he wants to get in the 2nd lane, I'm thinking, well, I can just go in the 3rd lane. I'm fine. This dude, like, something wrong with him, right? So he goes back in the 1st lane. I'll say, okay, cool. Let me go back to the 2nd lane. I slowed down to give him space to get in front of me because apparently that's what he want to do. No signal light, by the way. Which y'all always hear me say this. No signal light. Why you just trying to get over no signal light? Woo, woo. The rule, as I mentioned earlier, the big rule is that when someone's drifting over, you have to take them as a person that's falling asleep, not realizing what they're doing, or they want to get over and they're not paying attention to the road. So I supposed to have slowed completely down to give him enough space to where he can't touch me. I slowed down, but a little bit too slow to where he had enough space in front of me, but he didn't have enough room to get all the way over without the tail end of his truck touching the left side bumper of my car. Instead of him drifting over, he drifts over but all the way into the 2nd lane, and at this point I'm like all the way over here, and before I could get all the way in the 3rd lane, he scrubs me, pushes me, and I'm already moving to the right. He pushes me a little bit, I lose control of the wheel. My truck almost ran into this guardrail right here. There's a car in front of me, for the record, because the car was next to him as he was switching the lane. So now I have to avoid hitting the car in front of me, hitting the guardrail over here, and eventually I lost control of the wheel, spent around, coming this way, twice. Ran into the guardrail over here. By the time I came to, my car was facing this direction, opposite of the traffic. And I came to, lady comes to my door. She was the one that knocked first. State police, they approached me. They asked me, am I okay? I'm asking about the black truck. Nobody saw the black truck. Nobody witnessed the black truck. Tapped me, switching lanes, none of that shit. And I remember when I spent, my car was spinning. I remember seeing that truck keep going, because I had my mind on, and like, it's kind of like when it was happening, I was like, you fucking bitch. That's the first thing that came to my mind, is that's so fucked up. Like, he hit me and didn't even have a DC to go to the left and pull over and stop. Kept going, because when I came to, they didn't see this black pickup truck. So, that's what happened. So, I know you're wondering, well, what's the next step? Well, let me explain this. Irresponsible me did not have full coverage on this truck. This truck is kind of old. I figured I went through an insurance situation. So let me break down what happened. I had a situation where one insurance company that I had, in a situation that I said I was going to switch insurance companies, how I went about doing it was incorrect, because different states have different ways they run their policies and how they do things. So I switched insurance companies because one canceled. But once one canceled, this is how Massachusetts operates. Massachusetts operates under this protocol. Let's say, for example, your insurance canceled on the 31st of December. It is now January the 3rd. You would have got a letter sometime between now and the 1st or the 2nd. You would have gotten a letter in the mail. It would have let you know that the state of Massachusetts says that you have to have insurance in the next 7 days of your cancellation of your insurance on the 31st of December. If you don't have insurance by the 7-day process, we will revoke your tag. So what they mean by that is, what they're going to do is they're going to revoke the plate of your car. They revoke the plate of your car. You can't drive that vehicle. If you get caught with that car, they will tow your car. Tow your car, you have to pay a fee to get the car back. But in order to get the car back, you have to go to the RMV. You have to pay the insurance company. Show proof that you paid the insurance company. Show proof that you got new insurance. And you have to pay for the reinstatement fee of the plate. And you have to go pay the fee from the car lot or the impound that's got your vehicle. Now, I had to avoid all this, because I'm not going to shy away from it. Call my dad. My dad solved this problem for me, because I got paid on a Friday. Back to the story of me, personally. I get paid on the 8th. These people said if I don't get that thing paid by 12 a.m. on the 7th, if I get caught in that vehicle, this is exactly what will happen to me. And I drive from here to Boston. I don't want to take that chance. I could have took that chance, roll the dice, but do you really want to do that in a state that's not playing with you? So I said, okay, I got the money from my pops. Boom. Give me what you can give me. I'll give it back to you. Boom. I was able to get my insurance and switch insurance companies. And even though the insurance company canceled, it did not want to deal with me, even though I wanted to pay it in full, because I have to. So basically what they say is, we don't want to deal with you, but in order to get something else, you got to pay us. Paid them. Still didn't want to reinstate the shit. No big deal. I went to another company. Now, I just said I wanted, just give me liability. I'll switch it to full coverage whenever I feel like it. And what they really going to give me anyway? What, $1,300 for this 2004 Trailblazer? Maybe, if that. No more than $15. Now, that's something. Don't get me wrong, it's something. But I felt like paying that extra money for like full coverage, like whatever. You know, I'm already dealing with like I gotta do this to the truck. I still had to do like certain work, like get the 4-wheel drive fixed. I got like 3 parts in the back seat. I got what that thing's called, axle actuator, axle shaft, and the axle, because it has none of it. It's all rear wheel drive. Then I was gonna put like some snow tires on there this Friday. Like this Friday, I was gonna put some snow tires on there and get them studded or whatever. That'd have been great. But liability, so lost cause with the car. So I have the luxury of having a job that pays me well. I have the potential to make up to $2,500 a week if I work 7 days a week consistently that week, because that's 114 hours. If I did 114 hours, let's say we build up 25 after taxes, 26, 27-ish after taxes, if I really wanted to. Now, granted, I could make 1,200 or 1,300. Basically, I could do however I want with how much I make. If I can work 100 hours, I can work 50 hours, I can work 70 hours, I can work as much as I want. As long as I'm putting in 40, I'm considered a good employee. If I work more hours, I'm considered an employee of all of them. I'm one of the best ones. Very reliable. So, until I get me another vehicle, I can go rent me a car for like $200 a week at Enterprise or Hertz or whatever the case may be. So I'm not worried about getting another vehicle. It's just the fact that I'm in a position where I'm able to make a certain amount of money. And if I have to go back to work in 7 days, because I said after the 6, I was going to work 5 days a week, maybe even 4. I was going to do double shifts on 4 days. That'll be 64 hours a week. And then just kill, give me some all days chill. I don't got time to chill no more. Let's go back to doing 7 days a week. And hopefully by middle of February, top of March, I could be able to give me a brand new car. May, June, give me a second one. I put myself in position with that truck to where top of February I was going to bring me a brand new car. And I couldn't even get to that point because this happened. And I remember when I hit the wall, I said, damn it. All the shit that I plan to do is just all fucked up now. But it's even better. Maybe it was just time to let that truck go. And then maybe it was just something telling me that I should move on from that. It's definitely not telling me to go back home. Have I thought about that? Yeah, like I'm not going to act like my dad and say, man, maybe you should consider it. I'm like, nah, man, I can't do it. I can't go back home. I don't want to go back home. I mean, it's different when you living in Memphis, and it's different when you have to do security work in Memphis. What up, Ashley? I thought about it for a moment, and then the more I thought about it, like, nah, I ain't going back home, man. I'm sorry, I can't do it. And the idea of me going back home, I would have to drive. Like, I'm not leaving all my stuff here, so I have to get a U-Haul and drive 19 hours. Like, who wants to go back home in a U-Haul 19 hours? Like, and no, thank you. I love my dad. My dad loves me, and I know he does, man. He's never told me. Maybe you should just consider coming home. That's been my mom. My mom said that a lot. And my dad hit me with it the first time. Said, man, maybe you should consider coming home, man. And I know it hurts because I know that stuff is happening and my family can't just come see me like that. They can't. I know. It does bother me a lot because when they need me the most and when I need them the most, I can't get them here. They can't come see me. They could just call. I'm on the side of the road. I was thinking like, damn, man, like, I don't want my mom to freak out, my sister freaking out, my dad's freaking out. I'm like, I feel like I'm disappointing my family. I'm disappointing them. I really am. And I know none of this is. I have no control over what happened to me yesterday, but I still feel like I'm disappointing them because I'm not okay, and they bothered by it, and I'm worrying them. That's why I feel like I'm disappointing them. All I want to do is just prosper, build myself up here, and just be able to be someone. And my goal is to get my son up here too. I ain't trying to do this for myself. I'm trying to get my son to get his mind right to get up here. I want my dad to come up here. I want a lot of people to follow me up here. And it don't just necessarily have to be this state. It don't have to be this city. It don't have to be this area. It could be anywhere. It could be PA. It could be New York. It could be Jersey. Like, just get away from whatever you do. Just I'm looking at it like I'm not coming back. If I come back, I ain't coming back to Memphis. I come back and go to Olive Branch. It really hurts, man, to know my mom was like bothered. My sister was bothered, and yeah. Anywho, how long have we been? 30 minutes. I said I didn't want to be long. I want to say this though. When you're driving, man, make sure you drive for everyone around you. I broke the rule. I broke the rule, man. I should have gave that dude way more space. And if y'all been watching me long enough, I would give people space. Like, yo, when they showing me that they don't know what they doing, they trying to drift over and take over the space and almost hit me in. I should have gave him way more space than that. Because I didn't do anything wrong. It's his responsibility to make sure if he want to get over. Because the whole time there was no signal light. So I'm just drifting over to the third to make sure he didn't run into me. But I should have gave him more space to where if he did drift in the second lane, I would have been behind him 100%. And I would have went to the left, around him. When you're driving, you can't think about just you behind the wheel. You got to think about other people, because other people are the most dangerous parts of driving. Should have caught the plate. I couldn't even think that fast. Because people drift all the time. They always do it. You don't think nothing of it until somebody bumping into you like, I forgot what they call it. It's a way of like trying to like, 'cause the police does it to people all the time where they can take the front end and they can like tap you and like, they can brush up against your bumper on the side and then cause you to swerve. That's what he did to me. His tail end, and this is a big ass truck, so wasn't just no car. This is a truck, and I got a Trailblazer, but still, like the Trailblazer front trunk is so small, like a truck or like a pit maneuver. That's what it is, where you can like the end of his car bumps the front end and slides me over. Are the police running the tag? The car itself was nowhere to be found. That person got away. He left the scene. He wasn't even on the scene because cars in front of us were like gone. Like the traffic was moving. He was nowhere to be found. And when I remember spinning and seeing the car, like keep going, driving like he didn't do shit. I'm waiting on the report. I can't really ask no questions until we get the report. They haven't even got an accident report typed up this morning. As of this morning, they haven't got an accident report. And I'll call them later today to see if they got an accident report so I can get a full report. Maybe somebody said they saw the truck. Maybe they got a plate. Maybe the person, I'm hoping that they double back and say, hey, I hit him or it's my fault. Which I doubt it. This is fucking Massachusetts. This is New England. These people crazy as fuck behind the wheel. Like, I think y'all seen a lot of it. So, I can hope that he did it. Maybe somebody, I asked them about a video. They don't got no video in that area. So that's stuck. So I'm gonna invest in a camera. I'm gonna invest in a camera, man. Like where I could just, cause I don't want to be like I gotta go live on YouTube to record my fucking driving. I don't record my driving. I record it because I know some people like the fact of seeing traffic moving, hearing music. It's therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I do that. And I might have something to say. I drop a few jewels. I talk a little shit. Because I don't have time to go on YouTube. Like what I'm doing right now, I don't really have time to do this. The only reason I got time to do this is because I'm stuck at home until I get paid Friday to get a rental. That's it. Like I'm stuck at home. Like I don't have time to do this. Like the time that I have at home, I don't have the energy to put this headset on, turn on the button, hit the button, and just talk. Dash cam, I need one. I really do. And I'm going to invest in that to where if somebody was to do this again, got you on candid camera. What up, Lisa? Got you on camera, buddy. Got you played and everything. Like I said, I'm really mad I didn't go live yesterday. That would have been a perfect fucking live feed. I've been able to run the camera back and see everything I want to see. Who's gonna feed Julio? Let me tell you about yesterday. I'm glad you brought that up. I forgot to mention that. So I'm in the hospital. Now keep in mind, to make sense of this also. Today is Wednesday. All right. I have been up since 5 o'clock Monday evening. I got up at 5 that evening. No, 4:30 that evening. I got up that evening. Had me about 6-7 hours of sleep. I woke up at 4 or 5 that evening. I went to the grocery store Sunday. I went to the grocery store Sunday. I come home. No, I went to this grocery store Monday morning. I'm sorry. Monday morning when I got off at 7 a.m. I got off Monday morning. I didn't have to go to work till 11 o'clock that night. So I had plenty of time to go to the grocery store that morning. I went to Walmart, first of the month. Wake up, wake up. So boom, I went to the store, got everything I needed, which was kind of a good thing because now if I didn't have no groceries, look like I would have to go like find people to, which I'm pretty sure I could go get some food from the store. However, I got all my groceries, so I'm good now. I'm actually finna go in here and make me some, might just make me some spinach and eggs and bacon, turkey bacon. Anyway. So I go to the grocery store, go to sleep, wake up 4:30, 5 o'clock. I get up and let me clean my grapes. Let me chop up my romaine, chop up my tomatoes, red onions, cucumbers, throw them in a bowl. That's my salad for the week. Let me take my chicken breast. Let me clean it. Let me use the seasoning, put some olive oil in a bag, and chop up some mushrooms, garlic, red onions. Let that marinate. That's marinating right now in the fridge. I gotta cook that sometime today. Chop that up and put that in the fridge. That's my chicken breast. Then I also made me some beans and rice, brown rice, black beans. Cooked that yesterday. So that's what I was doing from 5 to like by the time I gotta be at work. So I go to work at 11 o'clock. So keep in mind, from 5 o'clock I'm up. I go to work at 11. I get off at 3. I'm on the road and I'm heading home. And the accident happened. So imagine all of that, and you've been up the entire time. I ain't dozed off. I ain't had a nap. And I know people probably wondering like, yo, you tired? Like, no, listen, I've been doing this shit for years. Mentally, if you have enough sleep, sometimes you could drink you some coffee, or like I have a thing where I've learned that coffee, I put espresso on my coffee. Like one shot of espresso had me wired up. I don't drink early in my shifts. What I do is since I know I'm working 16 hours from 11 at night to 3 in the afternoon, I will go and get me like I got some espresso around about 9:30 yesterday morning. I got a shot of espresso on my large iced butter pecan coffee with almond milk. Yeah, that's how I like it. I do like it with like a taste of caramel too. But anyway, I'm thinking about that now. I want that, and I'm gonna go take this walk across the street because I got a Dunkin' Donuts right across the street from my house. Anyway, so anyway, That's how I was able to be wired up. But to have an accident where you just had 16-hour shifts is fucking excruciating. And now all you keep thinking is like, damn, I'm probably never gonna go to bed now. I know all this shit, all these thoughts is just in my brain. Like, I ain't gonna never go to sleep. Cause when I came to, I'm like, I want a black truck here. I'm like, fuck, I can't fucking shoot this fucking bitch that ran me off the road. I was just telling you, inside my brain, this is what's happening. Man, I can't. All I kept thinking about was Marcellus Wallace. Damn, I can't be Marcellus Wallace today. Okay, I thought about that. I wouldn't actually do it. You know, police, state police is there. I got witnesses. Nah, that wouldn't be a good look. You know, it's already wasn't a good look. I'm not gonna act like I can't. I was fully functional. Like I told dude, I said, hey man, if y'all need to know, man, my gun on the right side of me, my arm on the steering wheel, bro. Like, do you need to get, like, what's up, bro? I don't want y'all to be, oh, you got a gun? Oh, yeah, I got a gun. Okay, is it on you right here? Okay. What, you leaving work? You coming from Boston? Like, yeah. Okay, get the gun, bro. Yeah. Take it out the holster. Here you go, bro. Here you go. You got it? Okay, cool. Am I in the hospital? No, I'm at home. You got to rewind it. I'm at home. Trust me, the farthest thing from doing anything was thinking about, I'm not Ricky. I'm not trying to go live with a cast on my neck. Like, I didn't even want to talk on the phone. It was hard to talk on the phone with that damn cast on my neck. John tell you I sound like I was fucking suffocating, which I was. Then I had to call all these people. I was like, man, this shit is painful. I got to put the phone on speaker, and I can only look straight. I can't turn my head. I got a cramp. I can't get out the bed because they don't want me to get out the bed because we got to make sure you don't have any broken bones. Blah, blah, blah. We can't let you get out the bed. They took an x-ray while I was sitting up in the fucking bed. They took this shit to the x-ray. They had me sit up and put the thing behind my back while they sit me up. They didn't let me stand up at all. I couldn't stand. I couldn't get out the bed. I couldn't move. I got a cramp. I'm like, bro, are you ignoring me, bro? I got a leg cramp, bro. Yeah, man. I said, bro, I told the dude, bro, because you know, man, black people, bro. Can you give me some salt? What's that gonna do? Just give me the goddamn salt. Give me a pack. I don't care what you do. Give me a pack of salt. Give me anything. Anything that I just asked you for, give it to me. I'm like, bro, what's that gonna do? Fuck you, a nurse. You don't know that increasing sodium increases blood flow. You don't know this shit? Like, I'm sitting in a fucking bed. I ain't been able to move. I've been there since 4 o'clock, and it's like 9:30. So around this time, I'm like, man, I can't move. And it happened when I woke up. So when I woke up, I was like, shit. Like, I still got my duty belt on with a holster to my side. I got shoes. I got my shoes on. I'm still in my uniform. Like, I'm still in my job. Stink. I know I was stinking. You know, we talking about 16 hours. Like, I got good deodorant, but goddamn, you know. Yeah, it was bad. But let me tell you, y'all ready for it? I still got down on one of them nurses. I gave her my number. I hope she called her. I got down on one of them nurses. Hey, shit. Listen, I am up here. I am free. This is New England. I'm at it. She was like, you leaving work and, you know, don't make small talk with me. I'm gonna get you. Don't make small talk with me. I'm gonna get your ass. And she was just doing it, just making small talk. I was there. Okay. Yeah. I know you can't wait to get back to work. You seem really passionate about what happened to you, and it's very unfortunate. I'm like, yeah. You're so cute. I didn't say that out loud. I was like in the back of my mind, like, this lady's so nice. They don't make fucking nurses like this. She wasn't my main nurse. She was the person that was taking me to. She was transporting me to use the restroom. And she brought me. She was talking to me through the little hall because I had to wait and shit. She's looking for the nurses. I gave her my number. She said, "I just feel free to call me, man. I don't want you looking at me. I look bad right now, but trust me, when I get out these clothes, if you saw me in a suit, you shit." Every nurse got BBL. Yeah, Georgia, hell yeah. Girls up here don't have BBLs like that. They actually got bodies. Bodies on bodies on bodies. Literally, too. Maybe. I don't know. She was a little short, little Puerto Rican girl. You can tell she probably Puerto Rican. I learned to tell the difference between a Puerto Rican, and Dominican, and Cuban, and a Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, and Colombia. I learned to tell the difference between all of them. I'm not gonna tell you how. Y'all gotta figure that shit out. But I know the difference between all of them. Sometimes you rarely can tell the difference, but you could look at a chick and you could tell. Because more so the chicks you can really tell. You can't really tell from the guys. You can tell the girls. Especially the bigger girls. Oh, you can really tell if they Puerto Rican. The eyes and the cheekbones tell everything when it comes to a Puerto Rican. The features of the lips and the nose and the eyebrow structure, you could tell a Dominican. A Cuban is basically just a European Latino. More European Latino with full lips. John, let me know if I'm right here. Let me know if I'm correct here. I did do my homework. Because when you up here, you start seeing it so much, you start understanding, oh, okay, I get it. Because if you're not used to seeing it where I'm from, because I don't see Puerto Rican, Dominican, like I don't see all these things. Mexicans, that's it. If you Puerto Rican, that's like a rare thing to see in Tennessee alone. Yeah, Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Tell you a sponge bag. And look, they was like, okay, we're taking the brace off your neck. Everything seems fine, and we're gonna take the IV out your arm, and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, blah 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 blah. If you can show us that you can stand and walk, and if everything's okay, give us about 30-40 steps back and forth. And I gave him like that was because of course I'm a little sore. That's natural. So I walk around a little bit, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he was like, "Are you want a turkey sandwich or a tuna sandwich or something?" Bro, I don't want none of that shit from y'all. When can I leave? I got food at home. I know that the turkey sandwich and the tuna sandwich you finna give me is trash. And so I know, bro. I've been here. You ain't gonna give me the real food because the kitchen's closed. You can't give me that because they're not open. You don't give me no turkey sandwich, no tuna sandwich. That shit gonna be dry as shit. It's gonna taste like some white people made that shit. White people turkey be fucking dry as shit, and white people tuna be worse. I'm sorry, I'm going there. White people make the driest fucking tuna life. Yo, put some more goddamn mayonnaise in that. Yo, put more goddamn mayonnaise in this shit. We want our tuna to be mushy. It's gotta be mushy. The fuck, that shit be dry as shit. Let me get the fuck out of here. Anyway. I'm finna go. I'm talking rambling a little bit too much here. But yeah, I had a cool little Uber guy. Cost me like $25. Not that much to get home. I'm 30 minutes away from where I was. I live in, for y'all know now, I live in Southbridge. I think I've been, yeah, that wasn't a secret. I live in a city called Southbridge. It's a very nice town, very wonderful town. It's quiet here. I have yet, since as of January 3rd, 2024, I have yet to hear a gunshot where I live at. I have yet to hear about someone dying of violence or stabbed or, you know, I'm pretty sure it happens, but it's not something that you really think about. You know? Nothing happens here. It's quiet. It's peaceful. You know? Back in Memphis, I couldn't count a day I didn't hear a gunshot. Motherfuckers got shot 2 blocks from me. 3 streets from me. Gunshots was like regular. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. I can just go to work. I got a job. Huggie's got a job. I got a job, man. That's all. I just go to work. I believe in... And one thing about my job is I spoke to my manager and the lady. That they were genuinely concerned. They seemed genuinely concerned, you know. My other job back home, like, you know, I'm not gonna say he didn't care. This other company, they didn't give a Ally didn't give a fuck about what happened to me. You know who cared? Like when I got sick around July. Okay, when they was checking up, like when I would have these little issues and shit, like in the past, like way back in the day, like when I had my accident, they didn't give a fuck about me. Ally didn't give a fuck about me at all. They didn't care. They didn't give a fuck about me. The independent company I work for, they gave a fuck about me. So back to the point. So the manager, genuinely concerned. You know, the other guy, that's my sergeant, he's genuinely concerned too. And she realized that I am one of her best employees because I drive an hour to get here. And I'm there every day, on time. I don't complain. I don't say anything wrong. I do my job. I'm good at what I do. I overwork in most cases. Like this lady hit a deer. I did a report for that. It didn't have to. It didn't happen on the property. I just did the report because I just said, well, maybe just make sure. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe. You know what I mean? That lady's pretty too, though. The lady hit the deer. I didn't talk about this too much, but I can't post the picture of the deer. But if y'all want to see the picture of the deer, I put it on my community wall. I think I can get away with doing it that way. But to see, I've never seen a deer up close like that. That was very fucking like sad, you know. Now companies will post your position 2 days later before I retire. Yeah, I know. But I'll be back at work Friday. I'll have me a rental by Friday, and we'll be back to doing what I do. I love doing what I do. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate being a protector. And I don't know why women don't get that shit. Like, yo, you think I'm gonna be a fucking beta male, and I'm a armed security officer? Like I've been doing this for years. What you think I'm gonna be like? You think I'm gonna be less than protective? Like that's who I am. That's what I do for a living. Like I thought that would be like the plus. Oh my god, I got a guy that's an armed security officer. That mean that's what he do for a living. Like damn, I need that type of guy around me. You know, they don't think like that. I'm finna say this and I'm gonna go. There's one girl that's a YouTuber that I actually like. I follow on IG, and her new boyfriend's a bitch. I could look at him and tell he's a bitch. Like he's soft. He got like purple hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? He looks goofy. You could tell she runs the relationship. And it all made sense why she didn't like me. Like that. And I really get it. A lot of women don't like masculine men. They don't. They want to run shit. Until you 50 years old and you old and you lonely and you start going back to when you was 24, that guy that was very masculine, very demanding and very simple, and he was to the point where he really wanted a woman that was submissive and he would do anything and everything to make you happy. You fucked him over. And now you too old to think about 24. You 50 and lonely now. You wasted all those prime years with those bitch ass niggas. You wasted all those times with those bitch ass niggas that didn't want to go to work, that drove your car around all damn day, that you paid for every fucking meal, that you paid all the bills for, and all you had was a bullshit ass Social Security check. And I know I'm talking about somebody, and I hope they don't see this and get upset, but oh well. Yeah, you fell in love with that dude. His dick didn't work. I'm going there now. I know she know what I'm talking about now. His dick didn't work, and he wasn't shit, and he was less than a man that you expected, but you stuck by him. You did everything. You did everything imaginable to make that dude happy. Then you get with me, you can't take a bit of fucking ounce of criticism from me. How silly does that sound? Never curse you. You know the thing about these women, they don't want what they claim they want. They don't want it. They don't. They pretend they want it, but they don't want that shit. They want you to be a little less. They want you to be less of a person. You know how you hear this thing controlling? Listen, if you were a man that's a man, he's going to be in control. You can't demand leadership, masculinity, protection, and provision, and you say he's controlling and you had a problem with that. Someone has to be in control. When you take your ass to work, if you're not the general manager, you can't tell nobody what to do. You're not the boss. Every relationship has a boss, and women fail by trying to be bosses in their relationship. Don't be that woman that wastes your prime years and then you get older and then now it's too late to think about that shit. I know for a fact my ex right now, she ain't gonna never meet a man like me. And if she do, she gonna think, I can't fuck up like I did last time. Gotta make sure I tell the truth. But are you gonna tell them about all them niggas you fucked in 2021? Are you gonna tell them about all the dicks you had in 2021 that I found out? When you told me you had 8 bodies, you gonna really tell them about them fucking 12 that you had that year? Or you gonna hide it? Are you gonna tell them, my last boyfriend, I lied to him so many times and he just couldn't deal with me, so he left me twice. I've ruined my second opportunity, but I'm with you now. I want to make sure I don't ever do that again. That was a learning process for me. I bet she's not telling her new boyfriend that, cause she's gonna meet one. You can say whatever you want. I ain't gonna never find nobody else. We always do. Cut the bullshit. We always find somebody else. We always move to the next fucking relationship. You ain't gonna tell that motherfucker what you did to me. She's probably telling them, he was abusive. He beat me up. He slapped me. She's probably telling them that. He cheated on me. Let me pass away and see any of my exes tell these bullshit ass stories. Let me hear these bulls. I'll look down on you like, you bitch, you fucking bitch. I can't wait till you get to motherfucking Judgment Day. Back to it. Oh, I keep saying I'm on a tangent a little bit. Let me keep going. So, you sit here and you talk about, oh, well, I want a man that's this, that. Yeah, the man that you want don't want you, and then the one that you expect that's above me, the one that's at that 1%, she gonna treat you like shit, and you don't want to get treated like shit. But then it's bad when you get treated like shit with a man that ain't shit. Hello. That the saying goes, do you want to cry in a Toyota or a Benz? You better cry this Toyota too then, fuck it, you know. But at the same token, back to this chick I'm talking about. So yeah, you get with me and you can't take that. You can't understand that, you know. It's important to me just like it's important to you. You know, you got a reputation, but so do I. You got a level of reputation, and so do I. You got expectations, well, so do I. You already knew mine. I didn't know yours, so don't try to introduce me to yours like you flipping the switch on me. I already know you. You ain't never had a man give you flowers. Ever. And I brought you a dozen roses. A dozen. Unexpectedly. You know, as she say, I was the man of her dreams. As she say. Yeah, you just didn't like what came with that territory of, well, you got what you wanted. You finally found it. No, I didn't want you to buy my food. I got your food. That's my job. I'm obligated to that. I told you I'm taking you out. If I had anything to do with it, I'd come pick you up and take you. But we met each other. Okay, boom. We met each other halfway, but everything felt like she was 2 minutes away from home. She kept saying like, I'll meet you halfway. I could just no. Where you are, I'm gonna find this the thing. When you're the man, you say, hey, we're gonna go eat here. I want you to wear that. I want you to wear this, and this is what I expect of you. What woman gonna say no to that? Just show up. All I want you to do is show up. Do nothing else but just show up. And the night is yours. Before I go, let me play this video. I was watching where Matt Walsh? Matt Walsh, where you at? I'm not. I keep saying that, but I'm promise I'm gonna go after this. I promise you I'm gonna go after this. I want to share this with y'all because I felt like this. I couldn't leave without this. It just hit me. It hit me when I was thinking about it. Where's the video? There she go. Unpopular opinion. Okay, it's on a commercial right quick. Now let me show you the importance of masculine men. No matter who they are, what they do, what they look like, what type of girl they are. I don't care how left they think. I don't care how liberal they are, how much of a feminist they are. They could be the plaid shirt, lesbian chick. No matter what, nothing beats a masculine man. Nothing. Here goes an example of such.
Dick, I'll explain, but first let's
Now, fair use. Shout out to Matt Walsh.
watch the video. Here it is.
Here we go. Y'all ready? Take a deep breath. Make sure I show my chat room on this one. Pull that over here. Pull it out. I'm pointing at the screen and shit. Y'all saw me on some more weird shit. None of that matters. Fuck that. Just put the chat room up here and I'll put this right here. Alright, boom. Talk your shit, lady.
Guys, I went on a date this week and I felt the feminism leaving my body. I live on the east side of LA, and if you don't know what that means, it's sort of like the artsier part of LA, you know? It's people say it's like Brooklyn and New York. Like, so I go on dates with a lot of men and women who, you know, live over here. There's always a negotiation about who pays, and that's great. I like to pay for people, all that. But what I will say is that
Look how she bit her hand. It's that she bit her hand. That's some shit white girls do. So she really was into the fact of what she's talking about.
I sort of fell into going on a date with the most guy I've ever been on a date with. And
Ever been on a date with. Listen to the words.
he's from West, you know, Santa Monica. He's a bro, right? A guy's guy is usually not my type. Like, I cannot remember the last time that I went on a date with like a straight bro, you know what I'm saying? But it befell me. It befell me in an organic fashion. So I'm on this date with this guy, and the thing about a guy's guy is he's putting his card down. He's paying for everything. And I really it sort of activated something feral in me. I'm not gonna lie.
She said it activated something into her. Listen to what she said.
We went to like another bar, and he was going to go to the bathroom, so I was getting prepared to pay for our drinks because he's been paying all night. Of course I'm going to pay for the next round, but as he...
Now, I want to remind something. Let me preface something. On a date with this many women, once you've done too much, they start feeling like, do you want... No. Listen. Shh. Don't do anything. You're here, right? You showed up, right? That's your job. That is it. Don't ask questions. And some of them have to really be like, okay, because they're not used to this. And I get it. A lot of this is men's fault in most cases. Continue, lady.
He's going to leave for the bathroom. He turns to me and he hands me his credit card. And he goes, here's my card. Get us whatever.
I've done that before. I was like, I said, here, where was we at? Forgot where we were long time, about a few years ago. I said, here, what you want? Oh, here, I'm gonna go to the restroom, listen, order, and get it. And I was like, give me that, and give me this, but no onions, but whatever you want, you get that. And her friend was there too. I said, yo, get us something too. I went to the restroom. And I remember when that happened, she didn't say nothing to me. But then later on, she said, you didn't think I was gonna run away with your card? I said, my bank will shut that shit down before you even think about swiping it. Like, I'm not worried about that. Hold on, Lee. Hold on. Listen, this is not sipping. This is not that. Because you got to understand that this dude just changed a woman's life. So, what I'm saying, I say that to say this. She was like, you just felt comfortable about just buying me something to eat like that? Like, you didn't think I was going to run? I said, nah, but you honestly just meant that? You weren't just showing off? I'm like, why would I fuck you mean showing off? If I wanted to show off, I didn't have to go to the restaurant. I just came back and continue to show off, if that's the case. I mean, I work. I ain't rich, but I don't think you gonna fucking just order the fucking menu up and I'll just be broke tonight. I don't think that's gonna happen. Anyway.
It might be time for me to get away from all these, liberal snowflakes on the east side.
You know what she said? Now, it goes back to the point. Sometimes it's who you're around. Sometimes it's the influence you have around you. Sometimes it's also, as we say, women giving each other shitty advice because that is a promise. Women give each other the most shittiest advice of all. And the thing about a woman being a group thinker is the worst fucking woman ever. See, it took me to get this age to understand women, really. To understand who are you dealing with. To understand the opposite sex is very important. It's just not important for women to understand men. They think they know men, but you have not. Because there are so many women that I met that don't really know what a man is really about. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't be having majority of the women receiving flowers that have never received them in their life. Because those are women that I've met that have not received flowers. And it's been 90% of the girls I probably bought my lifetime, I probably bought 300 women flowers. I would just buy women flowers because they're pretty at work or they look nice. I bought when I got out the hospital back a long time ago, when I told this story about me having pneumonia, I bought every woman a rose in the hospital that I was in the section of the hospital in the ICU. I bought all the women roses. That probably made them feel like, damn, I bought every woman a rose and a card, and I bought every guy a card because I didn't want to be giving no man no rose like this. Fuck I look like. But anyway, I gave him a card, But anyway, it's Huggie Pacino for Huggie Pacino Effect. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Remember, to the next broadcast, we'll be casting broads. Remember, male and female is the only gender. Man and woman is responsibility. Do not let them tell you otherwise. Pretty girls to the dance floor, ugly girls to the parking lot. And we out with Twister. Gone.
Hold on, the murdering up. If you got a buzz, captain, aim it up. If you religious, praise it up. If you gotta get hot and blaze it up. Other ones will never gave it up. Get the champagne glass and raise it up.
Agony was the feeling when I saw his blood spilling. Papa Lippin taking over his tip is why he had to kill him. Now his body's a choke and no longer can talk, so then the life is lost. Somebody tricked off and the killer was caught, so now his life's his cost. You might get close, so to make a move, these motherfuckers is petrified. All the best that try won't even slide, so just bless the rest that die. Is it a test of pride when inside you grip a trigger but you didn't want to pull it? Could it be a motherfucker that you notice on the other side of the bullet? Should it matter now you figure fuck it, I'ma waste some, it's just a murder for the nation. But some end up locked up, broke up for families and no liberty, motherly embracing. Now in front of me encased in the coffin is a body with people around sad and froze. Teardrops of rain, but folks didn't really feel the pain until the casket closed. I was drastic shows and the mother threw a frown, even though the gunner was found. Cause it seems like yesterday when he was running around, now we under the ground. Cause they're gunning you down in these streets, even though you pack a piece for heat, these niggas urging the bus. The game ain't the same, so stay away from the curb if you out there serving the mud. And hold on, let the murder enough. If you got a buzz, captain, aim it up. If you religious, praise it up. If you gotta get hot and blaze it up. Other ones who never gave it up. Get the champagne glass and raise it up. Make a toast to yourself for surviving in the world is so corrupt. Hold on, let the murder enough. If you got a buzz, captain, aim it up. If you religious, praise it up. If you gotta get hot and blaze it up. Other ones who never gave it up. Get the champagne glass and raise it up. Make a toast to yourself for surviving in the world is so corrupt. Agony was the feeling when I saw his blood pouring. Tragedy mess a man look in the mirror, then I see the stud mourning. As these streets see racist others, it encased a brother. You had enough heart to waste this, brother. But could you face his mother? I was faced with other type of problems that had held me back. Couldn't tell me jack, now I'm grown in my own zone. You ain't gotta tell me that. So come trail me back to a time when a motherfucker lost his will to survive. Me and my folks had to hustle and steal for a meal, even had to kill to survive. I remember when you had my back when a relative passed and my mama cried. When the house caught flames, you collapsed in my arms when you heard that your father died. I take drama and stride, even though I had to go through a thing to get myself together. Still suffer, but the worst is gone, so it's on till a woman in heaven shelter. But if it end up back on the streets again and I had to receive my fate, smoke weed at the wake so the pain and hate escape to keep the kids straight. Cause you did straight if your seed proceed. Long as they keep learning and keep growing up. Right now I'm surviving a place that's full of doubt and about to self-destruct.
Hold all of the murdering up. If you got a bust cap and aim it up. Every religious praise it up. If you gotta get hot and blaze it up. But the ones who never gave it up, get the champagne glass and raise it up.
Make a toast to yourself for surviving in the world is so corrupt.
Hold all of the murdering up. If you got a bust cap and aim it up. Every religious praise it up. If you gotta get hot and blaze it up. But the ones who never gave it up, get the champagne glass and raise it up.
Make a toast to yourself for surviving in the world is so corrupt. Visualize on invisible eyes how I individualize critical cries of pitiful skies that rain pain upon the ghetto land where the unforgettable dies. Subliminal lies, I mean the motherfucker never gon' make it if he knew people to keep it a check soon. Room to the tomb, death is in the next room. If a nigga ain't realizing the case and text doom, let's assume another brother wanna laugh at you after he just took a blast at you. You won't have it, you killed them, they go to trick or try to kick it, but his niggas coming after you, telling you a stranger must be crazy if stepping to a motherfucker that's dangerous. Cause it's a gang of us, throwing knuckles in the scuffle if we have two things of us. It's cocaine to us, and my brain's the dust. I represent who up there, so I try. Long as I leave my enemy bus, vicinity crush, I don't really give a fuck if I die, so I lie. My people should be glad to survive in the land of the lost. It's a plan of the boss, leaving motherfuckers down with their grandmother's hand on the cross. So I take a stand when I talk, ran instead of walk to chalk another victory. How you did the caper, hid the paper, breaking other niggas off is a mystery. With the chemicals and drugs, all of these criminals and thugs just keep coming up. Better watch yourself, ain't no love in the streets of a ghetto with a world that's corrupt.
And hold all of the murdering up. If you got a bust cap and aim it up. Every religious praise it up. If you gotta get hot and blaze it up. But the ones who never gave it up, get the champagne glass and raise it up.
Make a toast to yourself for surviving in the world is so corrupt.
Hold all of the murdering up. If you got a bust cap and aim it up. Every religious praise it up. If you gotta get hot and blaze it up. But the ones who never gave it up, get the champagne glass and raise it up.
Make a toast to yourself for surviving in the world is so corrupt.
I heard they had your ass down at the station all motherfucking day and
Hell
shit.
yeah,
On some
man.
interrogation shit, the police and shit.
Hell yeah, man, them pussy motherfuckers hitting on me and shit, man.
Straight up.
Hell yeah, but if you don't say shit, they don't know shit.
Man, shit. Motherfucker don't never say nothing, be all type of motherfucking unsolved mysteries and shit hopping around.
Hell
this
motherfucking yeah.
I know a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's prepared to woo. Leave a body bloody red to school, popping off lead loot. Shot the pussy up from head to boot. Just was talking dramatic when it was static, you was scared to shoot. Police prepared to swoop to catch a nigga up the one way, but don't none stay for the white chalk. If you aired out the tip, watch your lip because hype's talk. If you wasn't seen, then you might walk. Even if it ain't the time of day, these niggas will find a way like logos off of no-dos. Careful when you serving your blows because those hoes got the po-pos, posing as hobos. Taking photos, but please tell a Chi-Town G-Freeze. They don't give a fuck if it was DT. They be up like the sea breeze on CC's and they're handing out these murders like free cheese. Could you pass me the beat, please? I got intricate shit to kick even though it don't campaign with a gang. I've been up with different denominations and nations and embracing everyone because I'm slanging the slang. If you can hang in my town, up in K-Town, if you dissing them, then you dissing me. Niggas acting like they glad to die, so if you had to try, if they faded you, it wouldn't mean shit to me. Just a unsolved mystery.
Lying out, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Have you ever seen a bitch nigga different to misery and left the unsolved mystery?
If I was body lying out, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Told him over wasn't when the message out of his head and chest, he put to rest, not a rest should be history.
Before I was body lying out, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Now have you ever seen a bitch nigga different to misery and left the unsolved mystery?
Before I was body lying out, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Niggas acting like they glad to die, so if you had to try, if they faded you, wouldn't mean shit. These shorties a designer spot, so that when they get pulled over, them people wouldn't find a spot. But if you ain't got it here, you gon' have to flow it so you can throw it in motherfucker if it's a 9 or not. Just come back to where your thing lay, cause low-key niggas that they static out through the gangway. But if you out when your aim sprayed, them niggas that you aired out is gonna be coming back the same day. In the middle of a war, you ain't on the tip where you get the guns and clips to keep doing what you're doing. It's just the same chiefs that got the same beef, claiming they ain't been doing dope, but be giving them to them. Blow on your niggas must be slow. If your bitch you get popped, then it's a blessing, she a lucky hoe. Cause no no matter where the fuck he go. In K-Town, they dress him in a casket, a tuxedo. Cause you can't be acting thug boo. And cause of Hennessy and drug use, these niggas love you. Some don't even consider getting coke, cause when you talking some shit, they gon' be quick to let the slugs loose. These motherfuckers hard as lug boo. Especially like them niggas up in Ghost Town, Windy City snipers. It's a pity when hype, when niggas wanna get witty, becoming too pretty, eventually filled up a ciphers to pay the pipe, up and by the viper. Twice as rough. Now it's what I'm kicking hyping up. Cause every time I puff a right and stuff, I kick off every fucking phrase in the fury, cause I don't like the blood. If we ever get into it and I let the static get to me, to squash it and make it history. Niggas acting like they're glad to die, so if you had to try, if they faded you, it wouldn't mean shit to me. Just the unsolved mystery.
Lying now, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Have you ever seen a bitch nigga flip into misery and left the unsolved mystery?
Before I was body lying now, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
All the rubber wasn't man, the message shot up his head and chest. Put to rest, now the rest should be history.
Before I was body lying now, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Now have you ever seen a bitch nigga flip into misery and left the unsolved mystery?
Before I was body lying now, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Niggas acting like they're glad to die, so if you had to try, if they faded you, it wouldn't mean shit. Since my days of kicking hocus pocus, I done said shit to put your motherfucking eyes out of focus. So writing what I wrote is hopeless. If you say I've been something you said, then you better be ferocious. As a matter of fact, I hope the dopest. For you to try to cope is hopeless, cause my lethal rhymes is the kind that can beat you blind and pre-designed to peep through minds like a see-through nine. Shake a brain to seek to find the reason they're gonna try to run it, cause I should've let you know. I don't give a fuck who you running because you was blind.
West side to the 100, ain't the step too hard.
In a state of emergency, urgently the ambulance will come, and then the law will come demand a gun. But bullshit is irrelevant, they need evidence, so with no elegance, they be holding up their hands for some. If anything, they a hand up some. Or get with him, make him a victim, leave him shot up in his man's lungs. Cause he acted hard and ran his tongue. Don't mean that every nigga he meet in the street gon' be the man to run. Cause I'm prison is some shit to see. Matter of fact, fuck the talking, my lip, let me hit the beat. Niggas acting like they're glad to die, so if you had to try, if they faded you, it wouldn't mean shit to me. Just the unsolved mystery.
Body lying now, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Have you ever seen a bitch nigga flip into misery and left the unsolved mystery?
Before I was body lying now, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Don't remember what when the message shot up his head and chest. Put the rest, now the rest should be history.
Before I was body lying now, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Now have you ever seen a bitch nigga flip into misery and left the unsolved mystery?
Before I was body lying now, I heard a motherfucker crying now.
Niggas acting like they're glad to die, so if you had to try, if they faded you, it wouldn't mean shit to me.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to receive all notifications from Huggie Pacino. In the description box, you can find all 10 channels. HP Media 1 and 2 are the 2 new channels. You can also subscribe to my dog Julio and Huggie Pacino 1 through 6. And there's also a Huggie Pacino Effect throwback channel. And you can also contact me via email and phone. And if you would love to donate to the channel, here's where you could donate: Cash App and PayPal. The link's on the screen.
Donations, 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 gifts, gifts.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.